Hey everybody, Jioge here, and it's Minecraft time. Today we're doing a tutorial of slime farms in 1.8. This is my slime farm in my survival world. It's on a multiplayer server called Solid Rock Gamer server. If you know anything about my channel, then you've seen the series, the SRG SMP server. But what we have here is my slime farm. Inside there is a slime chunk, and today I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of how slime farms work, but mostly I want to show you how to kill slimes automatically in 1.8. Previously I had iron golems in here and they would kill the slimes, but now those iron golems get killed all the time by the slimes because they have to wait for the slimes to attack them before they'll attack the slimes. You saw the tiny slimes dying there and dropping their slime balls. Since the beginning of the video, we've gotten 19 slime balls. So this works pretty good. It has pretty good rates. Let's go inside here and just kind of show you what's going on. Right now we are in a slime chunk. Now if you're on a server, how you find a slime chunk is a little bit different from how you'll find a slime chunk in a single player. In a single player, you can go ahead and get an app like Amidst or something to find slime chunks. You can actually do that in multiplayer if you know the seed. But it's hard to sort of pinpoint where those slime chunks are. So the best way I'd consider doing it is finding a cave down below 40 in the Y height. Right now we're at Y10. But go down there, find a cave, and if slime are spawning in it, then section off a chunk and see if there's slime spawning in it. And if there are, then like this is a slime chunk right here. This is a chunk, I sectioned it off and there were slime inside it, so I confirmed it was a slime chunk. If that happens, then you know you have one. So I built these walls up around, let's look at the coordinates, built the walls up around the 0 markers on the chunks, on all the other chunks outside of the slime chunk. So this is a 16 by 16 square here, so that I can get the full effect of the slime spawning. I just made platforms lit up. They're lit up so that other mobs can't spawn. Slimes are not affected by light levels for spawning, so it's good to have a pad lit up like that. Now some people will make water dispensing mechanisms to push the slimes off, and you can do that too. But today that's not the focus of our tutorial. The focus of our tutorial is this bad boy right here. This is the Slime Drowner 5000. No, you can just call it the Slime Drowner. And as you can see, it's rather hard to swim in here. Now that's very important. And you can see the water is flowing from this side to this side. That's also very important. New slime behavior mechanics. Sorry about all the talking, we'll get to the action soon. New slime mechanics show that if there's no flow going from here to here, slime will just swim right out. They can swim through streams or through blank water pretty easily. And by blank water, I mean water that doesn't have any flow to it. So if you have like a water source here and a water source here, then the slime will just swim right out and not be drowned. And the key to this is that they always get pushed up into this corner and drowned to death, which is why it's been working pretty well. No slimes are currently spawning because I'm too close to them because I'm inside here, but if we go outside, then we'll probably see some. Now since I'm on a survival world, caves aren't perfectly lit up and everything, but I want to go into a creative world real quick and show you what let's go to my farms and test world, what exactly you need to do to build the slime killer. So you see I have a couple models here, a couple mock-ups. It's very, very easy. So let me show you how you do that. You simply need a two wide drowning chamber, and then you need the flowing blocks. So in my survival world, I had the entire thing, the entire slime chunk had a layer of water flowing towards this point, and that's when you get these signs going. But let me show you just sort of how to build this. The most important part that you kind of need a little bit of help doing, unless you're extremely intuitive, is the drowning part, the drowning chamber part. So you can make it as wide as you want. In this case it's 3, in my survivor world it's By that I mean 3 spaces for drowning. In my survival world it's 4. But let's do this. Just kind of build up a couple walls. It doesn't matter how high. Build this along here. Okay, and you don't want the slimes to be able to get out, so you want it to be too high. Okay, and then you'll build a roof at 4 high. So the box needs to be 4 tall, and the reason being is the largest slimes are 3 blocks tall, or a little over 2 blocks tall. So they need a 3 high gap in order to go into that space. So let's do this and keep building. We don't really need all of this. You only need 2 blocks technically. I like to add the 3rd one just for fun. Next, we're going to put the signs up. So let me get some signs. Okay. Also, let me know in the description if you have, if you did have a slime farm that worked in 1.7, but managed to fail in the 1.8 update, because it broke my farm. I'm sure it broke a lot of other people's farms. I was using the iron golem design, which honestly was a little bit faster than this design, simply because it takes a while for the slime to drown themselves, whereas the iron golems killed them right away because they have huge damage ratings, or whatever you call it. Okay, now the next step is very important. This is the hard part. You place the blocks here, and then you'll place the water up here. The reason being is you want the water to flow that way, right, towards the end of the farm. But if you don't have these blocks here, then the water will it won't flow over to that end. It'll just kind of fall down. So it is important to have these blocks here, and then you can break them at will. That's just so that this side over here ends up not having enough space for the slime to breathe, because otherwise it would. This block would flow in this direction a little bit, or it might go down and then flow, but it won't. It'll allow the slimes to breathe. Believe me, I've tried. So essentially we can now spawn a slime in here. Your slime spawner would be doing that. And there are a lot of other tutorials for slime spawners on YouTube that were not broken in 1.8 that still work. But as you can see, that slime's having a hard time now. He will start drowning soon. He just needs to swim up. Actually, he'll probably start drowning right there. But I have tested it in my survival world. The largest slime all the way down to the smallest slime can drown in it, and they have plenty of room, and they drown fairly quick. See, you see he's drowning. And yeah, so that's how it works. They do always drown. I'm not sure why it's taking that guy so long. He managed to make it out. Let's put some more guys in there, because usually you'll end up having slime pushing other slime in, but that's not a requirement for them to drown. In fact, I've seen big ones just sort of get pushed in and drowned without any other slime around. But they do always drown. They might do a little swimming in and out, but eventually, see, you saw that one, it drowned. The small ones will start drowning, and the small ones are the ones that drop slime. So that's been our 1.8 slime farm tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, because I put a lot of effort into these videos, and I have a lot of good content. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more awesome Minecraft tutorials and stuff like that. And I'll see you later.